Hey everybody, it's Janet with Be Blessed Health and Fitness. How are you today? It is Fitness Tip Friday. So I am trying out the option to go live from your computer rather than your phone. I'm going to see how the quality of this ends up. Seems a little sketchy, which is probably due to the camera on my computer. But anyway, we're going to try it out. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about how to make time for being healthy. I hear it all the time. I just don't have time to work out. I don't have the time to eat right. I'm constantly going through a drive-thru. I don't have time to cook. I can't get to the gym. I don't have 30 minutes a day to work out. And so I just want to address that for a minute. And first, I want to say, and this may sound harsh, so I'm going to apologize right now. It's said in love, the truth hurts sometimes. But number one, we make time for the things that we care about. So the things that are important to us, we make time for. We prioritize them. So think about the things that are the most important. Is it your kids, your marriage, your job? You make time for those. You make time for those and you show up every day. Maybe it's a hobby. Maybe it's friends. Whatever's important to you. So my question to you is, how important is your health? And if your health is not important to you, if you want to sit on the couch and run yourself, watch TV, or you want to run around and run yourself ragged, or eat fast food for every meal, and you don't care about living a longer, healthier life for your family, then by all means, turn this video off, stop listening to me, do what you're doing. But if you care about being healthy and you're frustrated because you don't seem to have the time, then let me give you a few tips, because I used to be you. I used to be the person who said, I don't have time for that. I work too much. I've got family obligations. It's just not the right time. It's not going to happen. And I can tell you right now, it never feels like the right time to start. But if you take that leap and make the time, then it becomes the right time. So you are in charge of that. Couple things. Let's talk about nutrition first. Nutrition is probably the least time consuming, at least perceived to be the least time consuming way to be healthy. And, that means cooking more for yourself. That means cooking at home. Probably means saving money because you're cooking at home. And I know people who say, I don't have time to cook. I'm running kids to this activity and that activity, and I just don't have time, and I don't have healthy recipes. Well, I can help you with healthy recipes. I have tons of them. So reach out. Visit my Pinterest page. You can find tons of healthy recipes online. But the key is shopping for healthy ingredients. If you have healthy ingredients on hand, you're much more likely to eat them. So I know for me, if I have produce on hand, I'm going to snack on fruit or veggies instead of chips or carbs. So having it on hand is the first battle, and then making sure that your kitchen is stocked with the things that you are going to cook for that week. So planning ahead. And I know that sounds overwhelming, but really just take an hour a week and think about, maybe not even that long, think about what you're going to cook that week and plan. If you have a plan, it's way less overwhelming. I mean, I know for me, if I don't know what I'm going to cook, it makes me not want to cook, because it's overwhelming, and I don't know where to start, and I'm not sure I have all the ingredients. And so if I make a plan of recipes that I know I'm going to make during the week, and I've shopped and I have all the ingredients on hand, I don't mind cooking at all when I know what I'm going to make and I know what ingredients I have. So plan ahead, look at your recipes. You could be very consistent, right? You can make the same 5 or 6 recipes each week and know that your grocery list doesn't change from week to week. If you like eating the same things over and over again, by all means. If it's healthy and nutritious, there is nothing wrong with that. So planning ahead, and then the other thing I'm going to say is meal prepping. And I will be the first to admit I am not good at meal prepping. I am okay with planning. Prepping, on the other hand, is hard for me. I should do better at it because I know it sets you up for success. So meal prepping means take a day, maybe it's Sunday, maybe it's Monday, maybe it's Friday, I don't know, whatever day you have time, take a day and prep everything you're going to need for everything you're going to cook that week, and all your snacks and all your lunches and all your breakfasts. You've probably seen me, make ahead. This is one thing I do very good at meal prepping. Make ahead these egg muffin frittata things that I'll make a month's worth in one setting, and I'll freeze them. And so for me, that means I know I'm going to have a go-to healthy breakfast every day. And but there are other things you can meal prep. So you can chop all your veggies ahead of time for everything you're going to make that week, for all your snacks. That way you don't look at the fridge when it's time for a snack and say, well, I don't want to chop the peppers, so I'm just going to go eat this granola bar full of junk. The other thing too is getting rid of the junk in your house. So meal prep, plan, and get rid of the junk in your house so you're not likely to eat it. Those are the easiest steps I can tell you to get more nutrition in your life and take care of you. The other aspect, of course, is exercise. And I totally get I don't have time, that my day gets away from me. Things come up, distractions happen. I had a great plan and then it blew up. This is why I do my workout in the morning. And I'm not going to tell you have to work out in the morning. Honestly, the best time to work out, because I get asked this question a lot, is whatever time you're going to do it. If you want to do it in the morning, great. If you are a night owl and you want to do it in the evening, great. If you want to do it on your lunch because that's the only time you have, that's fine too. So trying to find a pocket of time that you can fit it in. And it's also why I do workouts from home. There's no drive time to and from the gym. There's no waiting on machines. I'm doing it on my time when I want. And a lot of my workouts are 30 minutes or less. So 30 minutes in, out, I'm done. Boom. So planning that, building that into your schedule, and you don't have to do it in the morning. I'll tell you that's the best way to not have distractions come and not allow you to do it. So again, ask yourself, what are my priorities? What is most important to me, and what am I going to make time for? Do I need an extra 30 minutes of sleep, or should I get out and get up and get my workout in? Or maybe it's, maybe I shouldn't go out to lunch with my coworkers. Maybe I should do my workout on my lunch because I know that's going to benefit me more than going out and spending too much money and eating food I shouldn't eat at lunchtime. So trying to find those days, so scheduling it, making sure that it's, treat it like an appointment with yourself. It is a scheduled appointment with yourself that cannot be canceled. It is non-negotiable. It is your time. So just trying to figure out where that fits into your day. And again, I know people don't want to hear this. I didn't want to hear this for years because I said I could never work out in the morning. But that's the time to ensure that you don't have distractions. Get up before anybody else gets up. Get your workout in and move on with your day. Then it's done. So those are my tips for making it fit in. I'm curious if you have any things that really work for you to make sure that you get your workouts in, and any tips that you have for making sure that you're eating healthy. There's lots of, I could talk longer, but I've already talked for 8 minutes, and that's longer than I normally do these, so I apologize. This is longer than usual. There's lots of ways we could talk about how do I eat out and stay healthy, but obviously the biggest change you can make is eating at home more and prepping your food and planning for what you're going to eat each week and each day, and that will ensure that you make better choices. The other thing is just making an appointment on your calendar of when you're going to get your workout in and not canceling on yourself, because you are worth it. You are worth taking care of. You need to be healthy for your family, your friends, your job, yourself, just to live a happier life, happier and longer life. And that's what I want for you. So if I can help, reach out. Again, share your tips, things that worked for you. If it worked for you, it might work for someone else, and maybe it's something that I haven't even thought of. So I'd love to hear that. And as always, if you have any topics that you'd like me to cover on these Fitness Tip Fridays, drop me a note or shoot a comment under this post, and I will try to work those in. Have a great day and a great weekend, everybody.